December 23rd. Oh snap. Snap, crackle, pop. December 23rd, I had dreams. I had a dream. Didn't record it. Don't remember it. I woke up with it in my mind, but I don't want to record it anymore. And there's an element, there's a part of me that just doesn't want to record anymore. At least, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I woke up knowing I had a dream, and I had it, like, it was one of those crossroad moments where I was just like, do I really want to sit with this dream, or do I want to let it go? And I chose to let it go. And I kind of woke up funky, and I stayed in bed a little longer. It's raining, and it's just nice to just be in bed. And I didn't have my first client until noon, so I decided to take my time because I stayed up until like 1 this morning. I cleaned, so everything's like almost ready to go. And I'll be on the road tomorrow. And fortunately, it's not raining here. It'll be raining when I arrive, but at least because that was one of my concerns, just like, I'm gonna have to, like, because when I emptied out the car last time, it was raining. I didn't realize it was gonna rain, so I didn't check. But I've been checking, and I was like, it's an opening tomorrow, which is be perfect. So I'll be driving in the clearance. But when I arrive, it'll be raining, which is fine. And I'll have the house to myself because it's Christmas Eve, and my brother and my sister-in-law are gonna be with her family. So it'll just be nice to, like, unload, unwind, and just be with me, you know, in that space again, and just yeah. So, and then just rest, because then the next day I'm driving to DJ. So yeah. A couple things. I'm officially a city of what is it? Community college student. Got registered. So classes start at the end of next month. So I'm excited about that. I'm just taking 2 courses, and hopefully by then I'll figure out how to transfer over I haven't done that in a while, or request like my transcripts, and hopefully everything else will qualify, and I just need these next 2 courses, and that's it. The required courses. Yeah, and just preparing the videos. There's definitely a pull in terms of just, like, I know what I need to do next. It's just now managing and making sure I stay balanced, because I'm increasing my work hours, and I'll be going to school 2 nights out of the week, and then still trying to figure out the side stuff, right, with the business course. And so it's all time consuming, so I'm really going to be tested in terms of how I manage my time and stay balanced for me. So I'll have a lot to keep me busy as long as I stay motivated. I think that's one of the hardest things right now is just getting the motivation. I think because I'm seeing all of that I have to do, and I'm just like, okay, but just focus on what you can do today, right? Just really trying not to overwhelm myself, and focusing on what I can do today, what I can do in this moment. And yeah, so there's that. Yeah. The other thing is, it's really cool, this whole lucid dreaming thing. I don't know if I mentioned it. I want to learn more. I'm ordering some books, and I'm glad that I came across it as I did, because it's starting to come up with some of my clients, and so I'm sharing with them some of this information, and saying, hey, if you're interested in it, here's the resource. You can look into it a little bit more. Be aware that, this person, is not a psychiatrist. This is by no means anything that I'm saying that you need to do. But based on what you're sharing, this might be something that, you might want to look into for you. And letting them know where I'm at, that I'm learning about it too. And it's been really great to be transparent with my clients. I mean, there's just something about transparency and how you use it. If you know how to use it, and in the sense of like knowing when it's the appropriate time, right? And it's all about communication. And that was another reason why I didn't want to just start recording stuff. I want to work on being more mindful of what I say and how I say it in preparation for this next phase. And just being more purposeful with my words. Practicing what I preach, right? And yeah, so I might be recording less, unless I decide to go back to recording my dreams. I think it was just a lot, I think, to try to process the dream, try to break it down. I mean, if I didn't have anything else to do. But now that things are picking up, I want to be more mindful. I want to be more mindful of that and really start honing down. Something nice happened today. One of my clients there's something about, I really enjoy working with older adults. I'd forgotten. When I used to work with them in the hospital setting, and then when I would screen for depression, when I used to work at an agency in Orange County, it was a for-profit. That was my first time working for a for-profit mental health facility, and we were doing a pilot program for older adults. This was back in 2005. I don't remember. But just being able to hear their stories over the phone and just spend time with, I really like it. And so, anyways, one of my clients, she's older, she's lovely, and she was friends with Elizabeth K.R. And I thought that was incredible. And for those of you that don't know, she is the one that put together the grief and loss, the stages of grief and loss, and I hadn't heard that name in a while. And so, when she's sharing her story, I'm enamored with just listening and hearing her. And I tell all my clients, like, I'm very transparent. I want you to know that. And so she tells me, she's just like, I appreciate that you're transparent. She's just like, I don't think I'd be able to work with you if you weren't. I'm like, okay. And so we were sharing, and we were just talking, and just and she's questioning herself. And then I say to her, you're exactly where you need to be. And she's just like, okay, Elizabeth. And I know we both start laughing. And she's just like, okay, Elizabeth. And I was just, as we were chuckling, I was just like, is that something she would say? And she's just like, you sound exactly like her. And I was just like, okay. So I thought that was a wonderful compliment, a lovely compliment. So that was something nice that I'm grateful for. It's a little after 2. I need to go eat because I haven't eaten, and finish my notes, get ready for my drive tomorrow. sounds. So that was all. Alright. Happy holidays. Well, for me, it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, so, but who knows when this will post. Alright. Bye. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.